All right. Yeah. All right, what's up, guys? Y'all ready? Today we got a fun video. Finally. All right. I know it's been taking me a long time to get to this. So today's video, guys, we got the PUBG weapon tier list. Now, my tier list is going to be a little bit different, maybe, than what you've seen before. So what I'm going to do today with you guys is we're going to go over a full weapon tier list of like literally all the weapons in PUBG as of today, whatever. It's December 1st. It's December 1st already. Holy shnikes. So full weapon tier list. And then we're going to break down each class into its own tier list. So you'll know all the weapons top down, like crate guns, everything. Then I'm going to break down, okay, what about assault rifles? What's the tier list for what you should be picking up there? SMG, shotgun, sniper rifles, pistols, etc. So that way, maybe that gives you a better idea of how the weapons stack up against them, against themselves in each category. That might help you. I don't know, maybe not. But before we do that, put my blue light blocker glasses on because I don't know if it's placebo effect or what, but ever since I've been using these, my eyes feel like they're much better staring at the computer screens for so long. Even if I have like the brightness turned down on the monitors and stuff, I don't know. It might be placebo. But real quick before we jump into the tier list, guys, we did it. We hit YouTube partnership. So big shout out to you guys. Seriously, couldn't do this without y'all. I really appreciate all the love and support y'all shown me. We applied, and like 3 or 4 days later, boom, we got approved. So super excited for that and to see where the channel is going to be going in the future. I'm really ready for it. And so in 2 days, so today's Tuesday, I think you guys should see this tomorrow, Wednesday. Thursday morning, I leave for my bachelor trip. So I'll be gone for the weekend doing some skiing in Colorado, my first ever ski trip with a bunch of my buds. And so looking forward to doing that. But so that means we won't have any streams this weekend, and there likely won't be any YouTube videos. Maybe if I can get another one recorded and scheduled to upload on the weekend, but just an FYI, if you want to follow along our trip, I will be doing just some like little small videos and stuff here and there. Maybe I'll post them on Twitter or my Discord. All those links and stuff will be in the description below. All right, so let's jump into this tier list. Let's do it. Let me scoot in a little bit. And then let me change screens so you guys can see what the heck's going on. How's this looking? Yeah, this is good. This doesn't block you guys. Actually, can I zoom in a little bit so y'all don't have all these stupid ads in your faces? That'd be kind of cool. I guess you're still going to get ads, aren't you? Yeah, I guess you will. All right, sorry, guys. So you're still going to get ads. Just don't, whatever. Buy stuff from Lowe's. I don't know. Buy stuff from Academy. In fact, Academy should be paying me right now for this. We're partnered now on YouTube, okay? We're a big deal. Kappa. Okay, here we go. So I'm actually excited to do this because I haven't even like dry run this. I haven't even dry run this yet. So let's do it. This is using the site tiermaker.com. I created my own weapon tier list, so feel free to go to tiermaker.com. I'll leave a link in the description. You can make your own tier list with your own predictions. How about that? And you can share them with the community and all that kind of good stuff. So, all right, let's start off. I'm just going to go left to right. No particular order. AK-47. The AK-47. Okay, so I think this one is an easy A weapon class. Easy. No, this is funny. I added this one, right? The blue zone. Why is this still here? No, I think the blue zone's a fun feature for battle royales, and I gotta say, blue zone, man, that blue zone sometimes be OP. I'm about to put the blue zone in godlike, dude. Sometimes the blue zone can make or break a game. I'm putting that in godlike. Now who can recognize this one right here? This is the Karakin black zone. This is for sure godlike. We need to see this feature in every map. I genuinely do think that. Actually, since we're on that topic, red zone, PUBG red zone. Where do y'all think this one should go? I'll give you a guess. Why are these here? That's where that red zone goes. These need to swap. Bye red zone. Hello black zone. And let's get the good times rolling. All right. We got the AUG. Okay, so AUG is obviously a crate-only weapon, at least for now, unless they change their mind like they did with the Tommy gun or the DBS. But man, the AUG, I gotta say, is got to be up in the godlike status. Is it, or is it S? You know what? I don't know. Let me think for a second. Is the AUG godlike or S tier? I almost want to put it in S tier. It's so versatile. We were just talking about this on stream the other day. It's so goddamn versatile. But hear me out. Godlike. Godlike. I don't want to even talk about this one. It's godlike. 100%. Can one shot level 3 helmet, it's got to be a godlike weapon. If it can one shot a level 3 helmet, it's got to be a godlike weapon. And on that note, the dual double barrel shotgun can also one shot level 3 helmets at 100% health. Can't it? Or did I just make that stat up? I'm pretty sure it can one shot level 3 helmets. Here, I'm going to go to battlegrounds.party. It's a really cool PUBG data mine website I use for a lot of my stats. Hits to kill, double barrel shotgun, boom. Level 3 helmet, 8 out of 9. So it shoots 9 pellets in each shot. So it actually can one shot, and so can the pump shotgun, both, and the DBS. They all can. Even the S12K. The only one that can is a sawed-off. Jeez. I can't put that in godlike though, can I? Because I have to also look at other stats of the weapon. I have to. Let's be realistic. The double barrel shotgun. Fudge. Dude, this might be. I might have to put it in A class. Shotguns are just OP, man. Here's my issue with shotguns. They're so unpredictable. So you know what? No, I take that back. Shotgun. The double barrel go in a B class. It has high damage, and it can shoot really fast. But boy, oh boy, does it hurt when your bullets go through people because of desync, or like 3 of your 9 pellets don't count because of desync or something like that. No, it's got to go B class. It's decided. C4, got to go godlike. This is the ultimate anti-camper weapon. If I have C4, 1 or 2 of them, I'm having a good time in the match. That's in godlike status. The only thing that would make this weapon any better is if it destroyed buildings like the Black Zone did. That's the only thing that would make C4 better. Or if you could like prime it. Like, you know how you could hold it in your hand? Beep. If the timer would start in your hand, beep, beep. So the 16-second countdown, that would be dope. Crowbar. Okay, let's go and get that out of the game. Crossbow. Now, I'm a personal fan favorite of the crossbow. I've gotten some sick, nasty kills with this weapon. It's got to be one of the most rewarding weapons to use. And it's one of the only weapons that can one-shot a level 3 helmet from any distance. It's got to go godlike. It's got to go godlike. The DBS shotgun, man, this shotgun rips. I honestly think I have to put this in S class. The only thing that's making me say no to S class is the range barrier. There's no like option to add a choke on it. But man, I've had times when you just snipe people with this thing, you know? And it shoots so fast. Pow, 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 pow. Like, I'm going to put it in A. I'm going to put it in A. Desert Eagle. Now, for those who haven't watched my latest video, I'll link it in the description below or on the top of your screen here. Pistol has got a huge overhaul, a huge buff. And again, we'll go over that specific tier list in a minute. But Desert Eagle is one of the strongest guns. It shoots incredibly fast now, and they made it much more accurate. This is minimum B or A weapon. I genuinely think it is. I think I'm going to have to give the Deagle probably a B, because it 2-taps every helmet. The only thing that would make it, I think, a little bit better if it 1-tapped a level 1 helmet. I think that would make it A. I think so. DP28, this is honestly one of the most underrated weapons out there. It's got the highest damage of all the... well, you can't call it an AR. It's technically an LMG, but I think it's like, 47 damage or something like that? Let's take a look. You got to be careful. This site doesn't always update all the time. 51 damage. 51 damage. Dang. I mean, this thing rips. I'm giving it A class. The only thing that's holding the DP28 back, in my opinion, is Lack of grips, obviously lack of suppressor, lack of compensator. The only thing you can do with it is go prone with the bipod. And don't get me wrong, I love when I get an LMG. My first thought is go prone because it's fun and it makes it laser beam accurate. But I don't know, it's just that slow fire rate. It's holding that weapon back. That slow fire rate is holding that weapon back. Because like if you have a DP28 or an M249, you're gonna be pretty crazy to pick up the DP over the M249, in my opinion, because you can have up to 150 rounds. It shoots way faster, and you still get the bipod prone accuracy. Like, yeah, it has much less damage. I get it, but in PUBG, a lot of times, higher rate of fire is actually better because, let's be honest, we're not all hitting 100% of our shots. So if you can put out a lot more shots down range, you're gonna have a much better opportunity to hit those bullets and kill your target. Flare gun. I'm putting the flare in S class, man. Obviously, because it can bring in a BRDM, which is an awesome tank. It can also bring in a flare crate, which has great loot, level 3 gear, all that kind of good stuff. The only thing that would make this godlike for me is if you can shoot people and it instantly burn them like a Molotov. That should be a thing. That should be a thing. I'll just say that. Flashbangs. Ooh, now we're going to go over, again, individual tiers for the throw. Actually, we won't do throwables. I think throwables are pretty obvious, huh? Flashbangs have got to be S class, man. They got to be. Flashbangs are so useful for clearing buildings, for just pushing over blind ridges, even good distractions. If you don't blind them, the sound deadening that you get from a flashbang, that kind of like high ping hissing sound, is enough to let you creep on your enemy or let them lose track of you so that you can get a different angle while they're trying to find you. Flashbangs are just too OP. Always carry a couple of those, at least 2, in my opinion. G36. Oof. I gotta go B. Frag grenades. You know what? They used to be S or godlike with the nerf that they had, and now that you can go prone and do an extra, like, what is it, 20% or 15% damage mitigation, which if you haven't seen that update or whatever, look at my YouTube channel. I'll link in the description below. I did a full video on the grenade nerf, how close you can get to the grenade to kill it. Wearing level 3 vest, level 2, level 1, no vest, all that kind of stuff. I did all that for you. So I'm going to put it in A just because they are still really powerful. But, man, if you don't hit that perfect throw, and they take up a lot of space. Let's not forget that. Take up a lot of space. Graza. You know what? No question. That's an S-class weapon. M4. Now, this one's going to ruffle some feathers, man. I think this is going to ruffle some feathers. I'm putting the M4 in A class. I don't care what y'all say, man. I know they just got the buff with the reload speed. It just doesn't do enough damage, guys. I'm sorry. It's A class. That's where it's at for me. Car 9. I'm torn here. I'm very partial. Or is it impartial? I'm impartial? I'm biased, I think is what I want to say, towards bolt action rifles over DMRs. One shot level 2 helmet or less. But it's, boom, bolt action. You got to reload 5. If you press reload before you're out of all 5 bullets, it's chick, as opposed to just reloading the whole, clip or whatever you call it. I'm going to put that guy in A. Or S, rather. Excuse me. I'm putting the car 9 in S. I think it's still one of the best guns in the game. M16. Great alternative to a DMR. Burst fire is super deadly. I gotta put it in an A. I gotta put that in A. The 9, is this the Colt 9? No, this is the Colt 1911. I think this is a bad boy. I'm gonna put it in B class just because I think all pistols are they're kind of mediocre. Even with the buff that they got, they're very good for drive-bys and stuff because you can shoot while driving with them now. But let's be honest, we're looking at a top-down tier list. Is a pistol ever going to outperform any of these guns? No, I mean it shouldn't. In the right, in a decent player's hands, it should never. M249. I love the M249. Since this is my tier list, guys, I'm sorry. You can hate me if you want. It's S class. That thing's S. If I honestly, most of the time, will pick up an M249 over an M4. If I have an M4, even if it's kitted, I'm dropping it for the M249. If nothing else, but for the memes. But man, 150 bullets. I can go prone and just spray and pray. It's so much fun. Put a 6X on that thing, and I'm a happy little camper. M24 sniper. I gotta put it in an S. If I got the card down up there, I know this does a little bit less damage, but it can hold more bullets. You know, it's easier to reload every time. You never get the slow reload. If you don't reload at the right time, you always reload in a full magazine. I gotta give that an S. Barrel is no question. That's an S-class weapon. There's no question. Even with the nerf, it's an S-class weapon. The 9mm, God, why can't I speak? The 9mm pistol, the P92. No, I don't think it's as good as the Colt. I genuinely don't. The fire rate is insane on it right now in the right hands, but it's one of those weapons. Machete, get it out of my game. Mini 14, God, I don't like this gun. I know I am in the minority on that one. I don't like the Mini 14. It's a great weapon. I'm just not that good with it. I still gotta give it props where it belongs. It belongs in S. Mark 14, arguably the best gun in the game. Gotta be godlike. Mutant is an excellent budget DMR. I would say better than the M16. And in burst mode with a compensator, vertical grip, and attack stock, it can 2-tap any helmet. I'll say that again. It can 2-tap any helmet. You don't believe me? Fine. All right, I'll show you. That's fine, dude. You don't believe me? I'm just out here making videos for y'all. Here we go. Hits to kill. Level 3 helmet. 2 at 100% health. But what about a longer distance, C-Dome? Okay, fine. How far do you want to go? 230 meters? No, okay, well, no one's shooting 230 meters out with a mutant. In burst mode, anyway. Up to 100... Look at that. Up to 110 meters. Ish. This thing is a 2-tap on a level 3 helmet. Hello? You got a level 1 helmet? I'm 1,000 meters out and I'm double tapping you. That gun is underrated. You want to talk about underrated weapons? The mutant is underrated. That's all I'll say. Molotov. Ooh, Molotovs are clutch. Got to be at least A. The Mosin. Get it out. Why is it here? Why is it here? It's literally a replica of the Car 98 with no skins available. Come on, that's just lazy. MP5K. MP5K. Man, I did a video on the MP5 versus the Vector, which I guess I should save that for the specific tiers, but MP5K, I'm going to put you in A class because it's incredibly high rate of fire. Revolver, one of my growing personal favorites. Gotta go B. The G18C or the P19C, whatever it's called. I'm putting all the pistols in B. We'll leave them there. The butt pan is godlike. The butt pan's godlike. It's the only thing that can block literally any bullet. You could hit it with a crossbow, a Mark 14, an AUM. It's blocking it, and it doesn't have any health points. Which, by the way, the butt pan should probably have 100 health points. Every time you shoot it, it should deduct the base damage of the weapon that shot it. Just my opinion. You know, whatever. Panzerfaust, gotta be godlike. Oh, okay. You know what? I was quick to say it. I want it to be godlike, but it isn't it? Is it? It isn't. It takes up a whole weapon slot. It's a one and done. And the blast radius, I feel like, is inconsistent. There have been too many times when I'm like, right on top of someone, boom, nothing happens. And then another time, I'm like 8 feet to the side of them and I instant kill them. I don't know. I would love it to be in godlike. I got to put it in S class. The Pepe Bison, the standard magazine count in this gun is phenomenal. But I'm choosing the MP5 over it any day. You know what? I almost want to... It's not C class. I got to put something in C class, don't I? Do I? I don't know. It's my tier list. Mind your own business. QBU. C class. All right. You know what I mean? The QBU is good. Shit. The QBU is good, man. I don't know. Like, if I'm comparing it to DMRs, you know, it's a double tapper, right? It can double tap helmets, but, you know, it's A class, I guess. The bipod is cool, but we don't need the you don't need the bipod. I would rather be able to put like a vert grip on that thing personally, but I mean, I get it. It's unique. I get it. QBZ, again, it's a unique weapon. It's a unique weapon, but are you going to pick it up over the M4 ever? No. Well, you shouldn't be anyway. Revolve. Oh, this is right here. What you're looking at is the strongest pistol in the game. 65 damage per shot. 65 damage. That's a lot to be said about the R45. The S12K shotgun. You know what? Here we go. We got our first C class weapon. No, I'm just trolling. It's B class. Obviously, because of the DBS exists, it can't be as good as that. Obviously. Sawed-off shotgun. You know what? I'm doing it. It's in C class. Congratulations, sawed-off shotgun. You've made C class. I almost want to put it into the why are we here category, but that's, you know, maybe I'm trolling. The Scar. I don't like the Scar. I said it. I don't like the Scar. I'm not a big fan of the G36 either. The slow fire rates just kill it. Like, I feel like the AK, the reason why I can get away with its slow fire rate is because it's so powerful. The G3 and the Scar, yeah, I don't know, man. Ugh, I guess I'll put it in B, you know? We got a lot of B weapons, huh? Man. Okay, I mean, I just don't think any of them, the melee weapons don't do me any good, guys. I feel like in order for melee weapons to have any purpose in the game other than a butt pan, is you got to be able to use them quicker. Like, the delay from picking it up to like having the red line telling you when you can throw it to throwing it, it's too delayed. Like, this thing needs to be like as soon as you hit the button, it just needs to throw it. Like, that would be kind of cool, actually, if you could right click to hold, like as if you're ADSing, and it would pull up the red marker. Or you could just, like, whatever, double tap the left click button and boom, it would just like throw it instantly. Like, no hesitation, no delay. I think that would make melee weapons way better. Scorpion, one of my personal favorites. I'm going to put it, again, pistols are going in B class. SKS, I'm going to go ahead and put you where you belong. If you belong in A class. SLR is easily, I'm putting you in front of the Mini 14 just because, you know. Smokes, man, smokes are OP. Hey, smokes are OP, guys. Smokes and flashbangs, OP. Sticky bombs, you know what? They're going in C. The only thing they're good for is to blow up the walls, and let's be honest, they're way too loud. They're ear piercing, and you can never really do any damage to anyone with it. Like, it's too easy to dodge. You can't prime it. The explosive radius isn't big enough. That's all. Tommy gun, one of my personal favorites. One of my personal favorites. What's cooler than a drum mag Tommy gun with a vertical grip and a suppressor? You tell me. I'm putting it in A class. You tell me. The UMP, a highly, highly underrated weapon, but the slow bullet velocity holds it back, in my opinion. I'm putting it in B. I'm putting it in B. Is the Tommy gun in A though? If I'm putting that in B, yeah, because I said so. It's my tier list. Uzi, ooh, the Uzi's a fun one, but no, it's in B. The lack of range. I'm sorry, it's in B. The Vector. The Vector's honestly may be an S class weapon. The Vector genuinely might be S class. I did a comparison video on the MP5 and the Vector, and boy oh boy does the Vector have a lot of good points to it. I think I'm gonna let him ride in S class just to stir some of y'all up. VSS. You want to talk about a unique weapon? I love what they did with the VSS. I'm hoping they do more things like that. Guns with like built-in kitted out weapons that are very niche. I love the VSS. The idea of it. Hate the gun. Terrible with it, but I love the VSS. I got to put that in at least A class because it's pretty versatile. It can go long range or medium range to close range. You could genuinely use it as your assault rifle if need be, kind of thing, you know? So that's a good weapon. Winchester, you know what? Ever since they added the scope on this weapon, this thing is phenomenal. It's a phenomenal early game weapon. One shots, you know, level 1 helmet, 2 shots, everything else. I got to put it in A. The built-in scope is really clutch for early game drops. Like, a lot of times, this is a better choice than picking up a Mini 14 or an SLR early game with no scopes. A lot of times it is. Pump shotgun. Ooh, dude, the pump shotgun has been getting a lot of love lately. And you put a choke on this bad boy and a pair of bullet loops, and you can really do damage. You can also one-shot level 3 geared player, chest or headshot, one shot. I mean, that's got to say something. That's got to say something. The only, honestly, damage-wise, it's S class. Damage-wise, it's S class. But inconsistency puts it in A class. MG3, get out of my face. One of the best guns in the game. It's godlike. Desert. Oh, did we do the Desert Eagle? Oh, I got a duplicate. Okay, I got a duplicate Deagle. How cool would that be if you could freaking dual wield them? All right. So there you have it. That is my full weapon tier list for PUBG. Now I'm gonna supercut here, and I'll just show you guys my weapon tiers for each segment. This video is already like 25 minutes long, so I think I need to cut it here. I won't go over each of my reasonings behind the tier list for each subclass. I'll just post that on the screen for you guys so you can see it. And let's end the video. It's already too goddamn long. So thank you guys again very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you're new around here, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We are growing fast, and I'm going to start doing some new style content for you guys soon. Some vlog style content, if you will, just to give you a little bit more behind the scenes about me, my family, what we're doing when we're not streaming. So yeah, again, hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, thumbs up, subscribe if you're new here, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.